Oh. Mm. Coffee, 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 coffee. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Coffee, 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 coffee. Maurice, come here a minute, please. Can you see if there's enough water in the Keurig for me? Hmm? Is there? Huh? You need more? You want me to hold that? All right, great. Thank you. I love you, Mama. Oh, it's so beautiful morning. Coffee, coffee, coffee. And Maurice, what level are you? Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Mm-mm. Well, I'm just coming by to say hi to all my friends. Thank you to everybody for the good well wishes. You know that I noticed there are two times. There are 2 points in life where we are most vulnerable. One is when we're born. Although we are, they say that we are born with our mother's immune system. So we're supposed to be able to fight any colds or, you know. sniffles and stuff like that. And then when we're older, because when we're older, we're more susceptible to getting sick and stuff. Just, just like that as of a baby. Well, hi 3000. Thank you for coming through. Good morning, baby. Um, it is so true. Like now, at my age, because I'm 52, and good morning, Foot. Yes, it's better now. Hi, Scorpio. Um, Let me get this link so I can drop it in case anybody want to come up. Well, not anybody can come up. People could come up if you're gonna keep on topic about what we're talking about. I don't want to steer left or right. Um, I wait. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Um, as you get older, at least me anyway. At least as I get older, I watch my kids and my grandkids more. Like kind of in the background, and I see how they are, and I see how they act, and it's crazy how the world goes in a circle, right? Because when you're born, helpless. So much to learn, so much, so much got to be taught to you, and so there, people take baby steps with you. You got to be fed, you got to change, you got to be told what to do, right? And then you get into the boom of life where you now know all these things, right? And so now you're living and you're getting your hustle on, and you're going to school, you're finishing your education, you're making your money, you're dating, you're messing around with friends, and you're doing all that. And then you date, and then you meet somebody, and what you feel is your lifelong partner, and you spend time with them, and you marry them, and you have kids, and you create, and you know you build a home together or buy a home together. You know, some marriages last forever, which is great. Some don't, but whatever. This is the trials and tribulations through life from birth, and then you get to this point where, like me right now, like I don't have eyesight in my right eye, and my left eye is not doing so great, but it's not so bad because I still can see from it. So basically, by law, I am now considered legally blind. Um. Oh, I hope everybody got a cup of coffee. See, I got mine. I got mine. I just brewed it. but and now I'm sitting back and I'm realizing this is the downward, right? It's not downhill. It's the downward of life. Cause now, like, I got when I go out, like I gotta go out with one of my kids. For the most part, I can go out alone. If I have what I need to go out, like, I need help to make sure I don't fall, right? So I'm tall. I'm 5'9", and I'm heavy. I have a lot of weight on me. So the last thing I want to do is walk in the street and fall. Like just that's just gonna hurt so bad. But I'm realizing now the circle of life because You go from your kids needing you, right, to then to your vulnerability. I know I chopped that word up. Vulnerability, right? To Maurice, can you give me my headphone, please? To now your kids standing strong and you relying on your kids, and that's kind of where I'm at right now, cause I'm like realizing that, and I thank God. I thank God, and every day I thank God for my children because you fight with them through life. You argue with them. It's a battle because you want them to do the right thing, and you're scared as hell that they won't. And as much as you want to tell them to do this and not to do that, you can't because then you mess up their judgment. So they have to be able to make their own decisions. And so it was really hard me raising my kids and not being able to tell them don't do that. Like I never did that. I always told my kids, if you do this, this can be the outcome. And then you send them out in the world and you watch them and you pray that they make the right decisions. And for the latter part, at least 70% of the time they make their decisions. So now, all one noise, me talking, foot soldier, really? So now, me telling my daughter, I don't want to go to the doctor today, and her telling me, you need to go to the doctor. Like, you have to go. Or me telling my son, I don't want to do this, and my son's like, well, you have no choice. You have to do it. I'm like, well, what the fuck? This is my coffee cup. I'm stirring instead of stirring the pot. I am stirring my cup. See, I am stirring my cup. So I just found that funny because my daughter, she's not gonna be up here this weekend. She uh she went to the city because her and my son. Well, I don't know. I don't hear no. I don't have no back. Just music, but not even loud music. It's just I call it elevator music. So she went to the city for a concert, and before she left, she's like, "Okay, I got you this. I got you that. I got you this. Here, take this and take that in case you need this. And I'm gonna call this for you so you can have this." And I'm like, bro, I'm your mother. Like, what? But I thank God for my kids. I thank God for my kids. I thank God for them. I love my kids. They are amazing young adults. My baby girl is just amazing. She is amazing. She's an amazing 11-year-old. For what? This is what I mean about these messages. Like they get so confused. What are you? What did I do? It's too early. Are you sipping coffee? Foot? You drinking some coffee? Sometimes I go like on. I have Facebook, but I'm not active on it. It's just Facebook is just corny to me. But I do have some people I know, and I see their posts on my cousins like posting and complaining about their kids and talking stuff about their kids, and I'm like, oh my god, like my kids aren't like that. Like they're just not. Yeah, they're loud and They're very opinionated, and they have very strong personalities, and I love that about them. I love that about them because they know and they knew growing up that whatever decision, whatever they got in trouble for was whatever wrong turn they took, they decided to take that. Hey, I'm Shanti. How, baby? They decided to take that. So, like, when my kids got in trouble, they were never, oh, it's their fault. It's his fault. It's her fault. Because I always told them, like, you, you, you are the author of your book. You write the chapter. People could chime in and tell you how they think you should write it, but at the end, you're the one that actually writes the chapter. So you can't blame somebody else for what happened. That's why I was never one to say, oh, don't do drugs and don't do this and don't do that. I never did that because these are all things that when I was younger I dealt with. I always told them this can happen and this can happen. I would prefer if you didn't do it, but at the end you're gonna make your own decision, and that's what it's all about. That's how. Oh, it's all right, honey. I'm not worried about that. And my oldest son, he was the rough one. He was the rough one. He made not so many great decisions, but I thank God he learned from it because like he's never did any time in jail. He's never dealt drugs, or he's never he used to be in the street, and then he like woke up from that quick. So but how's everybody? How are y'all doing? How's your week? How's your weekend looking? You guys doing anything this weekend, or how's the weather? Is it cold where you at? Is it rainy? Listen, my morning calls, they're the greatest. I get one phone call. Well, one person calls me, and I love our conversation because it's just basic. How you doing? This and that conversation, and I love that to get a call and be like, "Good morning. How are you? How's your sleep? You got your coffee? You got your breakfast? You know." And then I have another person who calls, and they're just so. Yes, yes. I uh I used to live in Michigan. Well, not for a long time. I was there for like maybe a month and a half, and I couldn't make it in Kalamazoo. I just couldn't. I was like, no, I need to go from here. I cannot. Um, this morning I had a phone call with a very dear friend of mine, and it sets your day off. Like it just sets your day off. Like it sets it off in a good way. So you wake up and you're like, thank God you're breathing. Thank God you woke up, right? And you get on a phone call with your friends, and you're talking and laughing and joking, and not one time did I don't believe in the last year did I ever wake up to chaotic phone call, and that's it for your day. That's it for your day, and that's how I plan on doing life. Let me drink my coffee before it gets too cold. So I'm setting up my kitchen, right? To the left of me, I have a Keurig, and then on the right side of me, I'm gonna put my brewer, a coffee pot, because winter's coming, and I drink a lot of coffee. And sometimes I need real coffee, like the Keurig did coffee, but it's just not the same as brewed coffee. Am I the only one that feels that way? Could somebody else come up here so they can like talk with me? I don't feel like I'm going crazy. Oh wow. What part of what you don't even say it. I'm sorry for even trying to ask. Like I don't want you to do that. But I like Michigan because they get some really decent snowstorms. Like I like snow. Like oh my god, I love snow. I love snow. Like I hate right now. It seems like I don't know. Like the weather is just changing. Cause right now, normally 10 years ago, it'd be kind of brisky outside, and it really isn't. It's only 56. Oh, Detroit. Okay, okay. Well, I was staying in Kalamazoo, and I was in Lansing, and in Lansing, I only spent a little bit of time there, and I just couldn't get into the rhythm of things. Hey, that's me. That was my morning chat today. That to me, was my morning chat today. She's just a aura of oh man, of humble, of blessings, of humility. She's just an all around, you know. Her and foot soldier get me through my days and nights. Ah, and King Bit. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, yes. Coffee and a smile. Coffee and a smile. I always wanted to go to Alaska. I always wanted to go to Alaska just to see the cold. But oh, thank you. I'm still getting over this cold. I was sick, for like a week, and not a little bit longer than that. I was laid out on my ass. Hi, room shaker. My honey's here. Um, I went yesterday for my for a follow up, and yeah, my lungs are clearer. They're not cleared, but they're better than what they were. So, oh my God, right? You like the cold? Do you like the cold, Shanti? You gotta like the cold. If Alaska's there and you live in Michigan, you have to like the cold because Michigan gets so cold. So living in New York City my whole life, I don't think we ever hit below zero. I don't remember. I don't recall. Right? But when I came up here last year, that I was living in the other place with my daughter, um, we actually had temperatures negative in the negative. Like we had temperatures like below nine, like nine below zero. I was like, oh my god, this is just crazy, but it was fun. It was crazy, but it was fun because I just wasn't prepared for that. Okay, give me a minute. I have to take this call. Am I back? Am I back? Can you guys hear me? Hey, Tipper Tat, my beautiful sister. Can you guys hear me? I had to take that call. That was my daughter's school. I just need a A B C D E F G. I seen somebody write "Hey to King Bit." I don't know if he's here, but if he is, hi, my love. I didn't see him. Oh, that's right. Tipper Tat is around cold too. Um, can y'all hear me? Oh man. Yes, yes. But I realized that. Okay, great. Thank you, thank you. That was my daughter's school. I had to take it. I realized that during the midst of 2 years old to I want to say 45, like knocking out colds and allergy, like all of that is just so easy. But once you hit to the top of that mountain, it gets a little hard. So I was able to fight a cold in a couple of days and bounce right back. It's just not that easy no more. Like it literally takes a toll on me. Like it's crazy because it like knocked me on my ass, and it was a cold. It was none of that corona, none of that. It was none of that. It was a cold. It was um I guess bronchitis. I would say because it wasn't a pneumonia. but it was on its way there. But it just like knocked me on my ass. How was your birthday, sis? I don't remember if I texted you, but I know I posted. I know I posted it. I hope you saw it. Give me a second, guys. Let me blow my nose. I can stop it. Ginger root, lemon, and raw honey tea every day. Okay, I'm gonna definitely try that. What you said, mommy? Go ahead. You could push my chair back too. I'm definitely gonna try that. Yeah, somebody did tell me that ginger is really good for cold, which is probably why my oldest daughter don't really get that sick, 'cause she eats ginger. Crazy. I love you, baby. Are you guys doing anything this weekend? What is your weekend looking like? Oh, you're welcome, Master. You know, y'all are some beautiful people. Y'all are some beautiful people. And I appreciate y'all all. I appreciate you all for always coming through, for always hanging out with me, for good conversations, different conversations. The Motown roller skating kickoff. Ooh wee. And Shanty, they still do roller skating where you at? Oh my God, I love roller skating. Listen, I always said if I can go back to my teenage sport, to my younger sport, losing this weight wouldn't be such a hard task. Cause I used to love playing handball. I loved roller skating. Oh my God. I used to roller skate. I used to roller skate everywhere. I'd roller skate to school. I'd roller skate home from school. If I had to go shopping, I'd roller skate. I just roller skate. Oh my God, I would just roller skate. Like, I think that's why I was just always so. I was never skinny. I was never skinny, and that was okay with me. I didn't. I never wanted to be skinny. I might. I would just look retarded if I did. But um. But that was how I always kept in shape. Like the roller skating, um, swimming, playing handball. Listen, Tifatat, I prefer grandma duties. I prefer grandma duties. Yep, me too, Shanti. But I also roller skated outside. But that was our name. That was our hangout. On the weekends, we would definitely be in the skating rink Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the same people, my now, childhood best friends who became lifelong best friends, we used to just roller skate outside of it. We used to just roller skate like we would roll. I'm telling you, we roller skate everywhere. We would roller skate if we had to go shopping. We'd roller skate to school. Wherever we had to go, we'd roller skate to church, and you know that was just the thing. And as long as you were roller skating, man, you were in shape. You were good because you're moving all of your muscles. You're working everything. You're working your thighs, your calves, your abs. You're working everything, and it's fun. It is fun. I remember, I want to say maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I thought I was that young again. They had my nephew's party in a roller skating rink right before they closed it down, and my ass threw on a pair of roller skates. And it's kind of like riding a bike, right? At first, I was scared. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I haven't done this in years. And then I kind of got the groove, and I was like, "Oh yeah!" And I'm doing it, and I'm doing it. And then until I had to, it was either knock a kid over or hurt myself. I should have knocked the kid over, honestly. But I took the L, and I knocked myself. Man, except I fell on my knee. My whole knee was black and blue for like a month. It was that's needed. It definitely was. I don't see it much now either. I know they do it in Texas. I know Texas is big because I watch the YouTube shorts or TikTok videos, and they do it in Texas. I know Texas is a big thing, and they're really good, man. I watch them, and they're really good. Yeah, but I took the L, and I hurt myself. And I said, yeah, I ain't never gonna do that shit again. But for a good 20 minutes, it felt so good just being on roller skates again. You know what's crazy, Shanti, is my daughter. I got my daughter, my youngest one. I got her roller skates. I got her roller skates. She loves them. She's new at it, so it's kind of like all fresh to her. So she's in the learning stages with with your legs moving back and back and forth, figuring out. Because no matter how much people try to tell you how to roller skate, you have to figure out your own rhythm. So that's why I tell her, like, just I'm gonna see if I got some pictures. I probably do, and I'll post them up here. Where she's in the other place I used to live at. She's there in the parking. I do. I'm gonna post them. Let me give me a second. Let me see if I can find them. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'll be right with you. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but just bear with me. I'm gonna see if I can find one so I can post it because she looks so cute. They're hot pink and black. Hold on. Are we getting there? We should be getting there. We should be getting there. I hope y'all can hear me still. Um, this is Puerto Rico. I mean Florida. My daughter's so crazy. Oh, here we go. Wait, there's one set. All right, so I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna save this one. No, not there. Wait. Were y'all hearing me? Did y'all hear me? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can post it right now. You know what? I'm gonna post. Okay, great. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna leave y'all again for 1 second, and I'm gonna post them. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Okay, my bad. Hold on. There we go. Go here, and then here. And I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna share. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna post it. And I think it worked. Okay, let's see. Now, let me get out of here, and let's go back here. Okay, all right, I posted them. No, can you hear me? No. I just keep saying that because I don't know if you guys. Sometimes I talk and the circle doesn't move, so I just don't know. And then to do what I just did, I had to like get out of this screen. So I'm trying to learn like if I'm doing something else, if you guys could still hear me, and that seems to be it. That seems to be it. Like right now, I just posted pictures on the YouTube while I was live with you guys, and you still heard me. That's what I like when she goes with her cousins and that, cause like they're not on their phones. They're not on their phones. Like yesterday, she went to Billy B's and she didn't call me once. Like she was just running around and enjoying herself. When we eat dinner here and we're eating together, like there's no cell phones. Everybody puts their phones down so we can sit down and eat and enjoy one another. When we're watching a TV show, we put the phones down. I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. So me and my daughter try as much, even when my grandkids come up here, because my grandkids are always in their electronics. So even when they come up, like we give them a limited time, then we sit down and we watch TV with them, or we interact with them, or like my daughter has resin, and she's doing some things for Halloween. She really likes doing that, and we got her. She likes the candles too. Okay, honey. All right. Um, We got her startup kit for candles. I also got, well, my brother, for her birthday, my brother and my sister-in-law got her knitting startup kit. So we got other things to like keep her busy out of her phone so much. I think a kid's mind is as active as the people around them make it. If you're one where you're okay with your kid being, not asking you questions and not communicating with your kid or grandkid, then the tablets are perfect. But here, like with me, I interact with them as much as I can. I try to anyway. But that's my morning babble. I appreciate you all for coming through. I'm going to make something for my daughter or cook something with my daughter. And I'm not gonna promise I'll be back later, but I never know. Sometimes I want to go live and then I'm like, "Ugh, I'm not doing it." And there's other times where I'll just go live. So y'all could check out the community wall and see Anne Marie on her roller skate. I'm gonna see if I can. I think I have the pictures of her resin, her pumpkin resin. I'm probably gonna post that as well. But thank you all for coming through. Thank you for the coffee this morning and the little chitter chatter. I appreciate you all. Have a good day, blessed and productive day, and don't forget to smile. You never know what someone's going through. Love ya.